Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the April 1st, 2026 meeting of CB11 Licensing and Permits Committee. My name is Keoka Jackson. I am the vice chair of the committee. This meeting is called to order at 6:39. We are joined by Committee Associate Marlene Pierre, the staff liaison to our committee. To conduct an efficient meeting, let's observe a few ground rules. So number one, no one may speak until granted the floor. CB11 members, if you have a question about board business or wish to make a motion, please raise your hand and wait to be recognized. To raise your hand through Zoom, click the participant's icon and you'll find the raise hand function there. Members should not engage in a back and forth discussion. The chair will recognize the next person to speak. Please keep your questions and comments brief and on topic to the discussion. Members of the public, if you have a question or comment about the subject of the agenda, please raise your hand through Zoom and wait to be recognized. Marlene, may you do roll call, please?
Wendy Charles is absent. Carlos Diaz.
Present.
Judith Fabaro is absent. Ada Garizi.
Present.
James Gray.
Present.
Wanda Hopkins. Let's see if she's here. Ron, just accept the motion, please. Okay, Wanda Hopkins. I'm gonna call you one last time, Wanda. Unmute yourself, please. Wanda Hopkins.
I'm not Wanda, I'm Violet.
Present.
We're speaking about a committee member, ma'am.
Did you hear me?
We heard you.
Thank you.
No problem. Keoka Jackson
Present.
and Anne Marie Vasquez is absent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a form.
Thank you. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. So we are going to, are we gonna adopt the agenda?
Yes.
So can someone make a motion to adopt? the
You don't
agenda?
have to make a
No,
motion
we don't, I'm sorry.
unless there's an objection.
No objections to the agenda?
No.
Okay. Any announcements?
No. You have to adopt the minutes from last month.
Okay. And we'd like to adopt the minutes for this meeting
From last month.
from last month.
March.
So move, Madam Chair.
Okay,
I'm making a motion.
okay, got it.
I did. Make a motion to approve the minutes of last month.
Thank you.
You don't have to make a motion. If there's an objection to the minutes, that's when you have to make a motion. You can do by acclamation.
So the meetings from last month was, were adopted. And I'm going to announcements.
You did the announcement already.
No.
No. Go ahead.
There are no announcements from anyone? Okay, so we can start with the liquor licenses. And the first one on the agenda is DMC Park LLC, doing business as Dear Mama, new application for a full liquor license for a restaurant located at 1325 Fifth Avenue, New York, 10029 on 112th Street. For this particular license, no documents were received.
Wait, sorry,
I apologize.
don't apologize. There's nothing to apologize about. you're reading everything into the record and the screen is coming down. Remember like last time? So the whole thing, you're reading everything. So just read the screen into the record
Okay,
and then the slides will come down.
so I'm starting with liquor licenses. Okay, so starting with liquor licenses, number one on the agenda is DMC Park LLC doing business as Dear Mama. New application for a full liquor license for a restaurant located at 1325 Fifth Avenue. Number CU3, New York, New York, 10029, 112th Street. No documents have
No, no,
been.
no, you're not reading that into the record.
Oh,
You're just reading the
Oh,
action
all of
items
them. I'm
into the
sorry. I
record. No
apologize.
problem.
Cannabis retail dispensary, number two, Sparkology, New York LLC, new application for an adult use retail dispensary license for a property located at 1870 Third Avenue, New York, New York, 10029, 103rd Street. Street activity permits, HHFM East Harlem Market, number 914367 Farmers Market. HHFM Metropolitan Market, number 914469 Farmers Market. 316 Kingdom Block Party, number 922378 Single Block Festival. 2026 Harlem Skyscraper Cycling Classic, number 920965 Street Event. Salsa El Barrio Multicultural Event End of Summer, number 921138 Block Party.
It's just a delay.
Okay, no problem. Music Speaks Festival, Inc., number 915409 Street Event. KR3TS Back Wellness Dance Festival, number 918394 Health Fair. Old Business, Teamwork on 3 LLC, doing business as Teamwork on 3, removal application for a full liquor license, number 0370-24119-977 for a restaurant located at 2021 Lexington Avenue, New York, New York, 10035. And James Weldon Johnson Houses Love and Unity Day, number 918852 Block Party, July 25th, 2026, set up at 9 a.m., breakdown 5 p.m., location Lexington Avenue between East 112th Street and East 115th Street. Closure, full street closure applicant, Kenneth Cox sponsor, James Weldon Johnson Houses Tenants Association accept. New business, roll call, and then adjournment. What did I say after that?
Okay, we're open. I'm taking this down, okay?
Yes. The agenda for, should I say that too?
I'm sorry.
The agenda for tonight's meeting was distributed ahead of time,
Sure, no problem.
by the board office and was posted online. If there are no objections, we'll adopt the agenda as stated. Committee members, if you object to adopting the agenda, you may raise your hand through Zoom.
You already adopted it. It was already adopted for the record. So you can move on to your action items now.
Okay. More announcements. So we're gonna start with number one. DMC Park LLC doing business as Dear Mama. New application for a full liquor license for a restaurant located at 1325 Fifth Avenue. Number CU3, New York, New York, 10029, 112th Street. Do we have any representatives here from DMC Park LLC? DMC Park LLC. So They're looking, no documents were received. 2 3-1 polls in 2025. The applicant also did not complete their application with the SLA, and the applicant is making another attempt to obtain a full liquor license.
They received it, they gave it in after deadline, so the deadline was the 25th. They gave it in after the 7-day deadline. I make a motion to deny.
Can you say the full thing? Make a motion to deny.
Like louder or read the name of the? I make a motion to deny Dear Mama doing business, yeah, that's the name of the motion.
I'll second.
Oh, it's the second minute. So do we have to do?
It should be here too, no?
Yeah.
Is the applicant online? Well,
No, no one's here.
They would have responded. You seconded, right, Carlos?
Yes. So, all
He
of,
would, yeah, go ahead.
yes, we're gonna, are we going to individually like we had to do last time?
Well, you could say all in favor.
Okay, all in favor of the motion? Any objections? I can't hear you, I'm sorry, Wanda.
I said aye.
Thank
No
you.
objections.
Any objections, any abstentions? The motion, huh?
Present not voting.
Present not voting, I'm sorry, I forgot that one, I forgot to write that one down. The motion carries. So we'll move over to the next, which is the cannabis retail dispensary. Sparkology New York LLC, new application for an adult use retail dispensary license for a property located at 1873rd Avenue, New York, New York. 10029 at 103rd Street. The public hearing notice was given to the board office late, missing third letter of support, and there's been 4 3-1 polls between 2024 and 2025. Is there anyone here representing Sparkology? New
They
York?
gave the third letter of support late. So if you look on Airtable now, you'll see it, because we provide whatever's given to us, whether it's late or not. Just so you guys have it. But it was given after deadline.
Also, the public hearing, I couldn't read it. I zoomed in and downloaded and was unable to read it.
That's for you all to discuss.
They're not here, right?
No, we're here.
Okay, would you like to talk about your business and what's going on?
Yeah, we're.
Can you
in-
state your name so we can know who's talking?
Yep, I am representing K Champanaria. This is Mang Champanaria, and we submitted, I guess, all the required documents. I don't know what's missing.
I didn't see an executed lease of agreement, either a copy of certificate of occupancy.
Sorry, it's still under construction, so we don't have the we completed the form. I don't know if that was a requirement. It's still under construction.
Well, still under construction,
Yeah.
how do they have 14 more rentals?
It's to the address, not to the business.
Okay.
Okay,
Sometimes the business is tied to the 301 complaints, and sometimes it's tied to the address.
it also says that you're missing a third letter of support. Is that something that you're obtaining? What?
They have it.
Oh, it's there.
They gave it after
Yeah, I
deadline.
did write that, I'm sorry.
That's
That's
okay.
right there. I can't even read my own handwriting. I apologize, but I did write that just now.
Do you have any other dispensaries in the neighborhood or in throughout the 5 boroughs?
No,
When is your business expected to be completed?
July, August sometime.
Well, why you didn't provide a lease agreement?
I don't remember that as I can share here. I can send it over. It's the same lease agreement that was submitted last year. Nothing's changed.
Any other questions for Sparkology?
But then as I said,
Again, acknowledging.
Wait, is there a certificate of occupancy or no? Do we have it?
Well, there's probably existing certificate of occupancy.
Well, you check the box that you have one, so do you know if you have one or not?
So we would complete the work and
But you should have it in place already, I would believe. You
Yes.
said you have it. So
Yeah,
then completing the work doesn't have anything to do with that.
yeah.
So there's no lease agreement to the committee and no certificate of occupancy? Is that correct?
I can
Well,
send these over.
See them at that.
yeah, but they'll have no chance to review these things in this moment. So, I mean, it's up to you guys, but for the OCM, those are two very important documents to have in order to review an application.
But the lease hasn't changed. It's the same lease that we submitted.
Well, then you should have submitted it again.
The officers are online because we invited them, so should we switch that? I'm sorry? Not for this.
Oh, for someone else.
Yes. All right, so, yeah, so you guys, are there any further questions or statements for this business? Okay, so somebody wants to put a motion on the table?
Seconded.
A motion has been put on the table to deny, by James Gray. It was seconded by Adam. Do we have any objections?
So once we submit the lease and the certificate of occupancy, everything should be okay?
Your public hearing is not able to be read either, like, it's unable to see it on the attachment.
Sorry?
Your public hearing notice, it's unreadable.
It's the same notice that was provided to us. We posted it and we sent images.
But the image you submitted on the website, you are unable to read it.
Okay, so a motion has been made to deny this application. And it has been seconded. All in favor?
so they want you to start, I'll just say this and then whoever's chairing future meetings.
Yes.
I won't say this again, so they want you guys to start saying why. So the why is placed in the minutes and the resolution. So when you're denying or approving, the chair should restate the motions for clarity and then go into a vote. So James made a motion, and then he'll say a motion to deny and say the why behind it. And then, Keoka, since you're chairing the meeting, you will restate that motion and then ask for a second.
Okay.
And then go into any opposed abstentions.
Why?
Yes, so change.
Because it's it just again, documents.
I made the motion to deny because I failed to submit the document.
Yeah, I made the motion to deny because of failure to provide documentation.
Thank you, Alice.
I second that.
Okay, James Gray made a motion to deny for the failure of presenting the documents on time. Ada seconded it.
One more time.
We have to specifically say why?
He just did,
Okay.
but before anyone seconds it, you have to restate it. And then go into a second, because then you're gonna go into a vote. Yeah. It's fine. You guys are fine, I got it.
Okay.
So you have to repeat.
I gotta repeat it again.
No, you don't.
Oh,
It's fine, I got it.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? The motion carries. To the committee, I would like to make a motion to suggest, to change the agenda a little bit, because I just noticed that we invited, the 25th precinct, 23rd precinct, to be online to talk about specific, agenda items, and I know that they have to leave at a certain time. I need help.
I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
So I wanted to change the agenda to get.
You could just ask, so they're sitting under their item number 10, right?
Yes.
Their item number 10 under new business, so you're asking the committee. That does not have to go into a formal vote, to switch the agenda. If you guys choose to go into a formal vote about that, it's up to you. That's your call to make, but you're just asking to move item number 10 from old business. And to speak about it now. Instead of keeping it under old business.
That's what she said. I'm making a motion to. I make a motion to move agenda item number 10 and 11 from old business into right now, so that we can begin to discuss that while the officers from the 25th precinct and the 23rd precinct are available.
A second.
Thank you. So we're gonna move to agenda item, number 10. I see that Detective Powers, Officer Martinez, also Officer Rivera, are on the line. And so I just wanted to start with number 10, which is Teamwork on 3 LLC, doing business as Teamwork on 3. Removal application for a full liquor license number 037024119977 for a restaurant located at 2021 Lexington Avenue, New York, 10035. At 123rd Street. All documents have been received on or during March 2026. There have been 22 311 calls between 2024 and 2026. So we want to make sure that we discuss this. So questions and like, do you want to?
Sure, I'll start off. Once again, Calvin, Teamwork, I've been in 10 years now. We did have an issue with crowd control. The major issue was size. So I'm also getting away from the juice bar there, and I'm going to restaurant lines. I don't want to do the juice bar thing anymore with hanging out. That's the reason why I'm moving from a smaller space into a bigger space. I don't want to do juice bar. I want the crowd. Age wise as well, I'm also up in that as well. I sat down as well, with Keto on Tuesday, Young was there to make some adjustments. I already put those adjustments in place that they asked. Put up plenty of signs, I ordered plenty of signs as well about the double park cars. I'll be able to control, the crowds on the, sidewalk as well, because they don't have to be in the streets no more. We inside spaces, double the size, triple the size that I have now. That's pretty much it. I think the meeting I had with them went pretty well. I listened, I didn't fight, took accountability. They told me some things I should do. I already implemented as far as the cameras on the outside, cameras on the inside. And as far as the parking go, Kiana gave me great advice too as well. You gotta come out and be active with as far as like, hey, I can't be in front of the business. So we've been doing that. I upgraded the security staff as well to be doing the same thing. And we have way better, parking because the block that the business is on at the sanitation, which, they leave after 5. So there's plenty of park within a block where somebody needs to run in to get a water or do anything. They can park there, and if somebody wants to hang out, they can as well as park there and they don't need to hang on the corner anymore. I'm away from the juice bar stuff completely. That's all for me. But anyway, I can work with community affairs. I got their numbers as well. I'm gonna be reaching out to these guys and girls, ladies, throughout my course of being here again, hopefully another 10 years.
Any of the officers from the 2-5 want to respond and talk in regards to this particular situation?
Good evening, everybody. Hello, yes, we did have a meeting with him prior. And since that meeting, I'm speaking on behalf of my my commanding officer. He couldn't be in today. So after that meeting was over, we still had numerous 311 complaints at that location. We still have numerous 311 complaints each day. I understand the concerns about how you want the up security, you know, all the things that you said in this meeting that you wanted to do. But unfortunately, we can't move forward with an event or plan if those same issues that we talked about in that meeting were still not addressed. Like as of this day and at this moment, we're still getting 311 calls. So he feels, and on behalf of the precinct, we feels that at this time, like it's a no for us. We can't.
So far as that go, of course, you know, me addressing it, the biggest way that, like we said, that addressing, they said it too, is the size. The place that I have now is limited to 12 to 15 people inside. The place that I'm going into is 70. So this is what I explained to them. I'm already break the rules into them, like, hey, we're not doing this anymore, which I've done as well with my staff. And then there won't be any through-on calls because we will be inside. This is the only way to get them inside is by space. It's been a nice outside. And then another thing I explained to them as well too is that I'm in a neighborhood where it doesn't even have nothing to do with us. They hang out there. And it's not bad people that hang out on that side of the street. There's people that wind down after work, come in after work, they're from the neighborhood. It's safe on that corner. So that's why they feel okay. Unfortunately, it falls back on the business. And this is another reason why I want to move from the smaller corner to the bigger one where I can get them inside where if you wind down at the work, you can come inside down and you can have tables and seating to sit and not have this issue. The place is extremely big. I know for sure, I can always guarantee that we won't have the corner in the 311 calls with getting everybody inside. You know, I'm not going against what she said, but I've took every avenue, every measure and been getting people in. And now I'm telling them, hey, I know y'all want to show this nice out, move from the corner, or just come back when we open up the new place. And a lot of our people have been doing it. A lot of it. We could be in a new place within 2 weeks. We'll all of that to come down. So from 2024 to 2026, I think she said 22 calls. That averaged out about 2 calls a month, which is still not okay. But I just ran some ops on quite a few other videos. I also brought pictures and download things. What's happening there is not. It's happening at most of the bars in the city on a Friday, Saturday. So and I'm not proud of it, but it is something that happens when we have a successful bar. There's no violence being done there. There's no shootings. There's no drugs. Unfortunately, it is patriots hanging out, but they hang out outside every bar. And I'm gonna work with them even after they gave me the opinion or we don't think, but I know we can fix it. This is not a broken situation. This is not another business with 700, 800. We have cameras pointing to the outside, so we could get out there soon to combat opposed to somebody coming inside and tell us, hey, people outside. So I know for a fact that I
understand what you're saying. The thing is like, since that meeting, you said that like you want to improve and you can show us that you can improve. But however, like it hasn't. So logically, we can't say, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe if you get a bigger place, then you know what? Like it'll get better. We can't go by that.
So when you say it hasn't, that's not a fact. I'm there throughout the whole day now. I even took weeks off of work just so I could.
Right, but the 311 calls showing that it has.
So how many can you give me how many 311 calls I have between the last meeting and now? Is that possible? The 311 calls. Can you give me that?
1 second, yes, I will.
Yeah.
Are there any, while she's getting the details, are there any other questions or comments, while that could be answered while she's getting the details for that information?
It's the juice bar, right?
Yes.
How did you sell alcohol in the
So we,
juice bar? When you, but I was at this meeting, when you first, applied for the juice bar, and you said there was gonna be no alcohol, and no one hanging out in front of and you had like a little small gate.
Yeah.
With about maybe a little seating already for like 3-4 people, and they're still hanging out there.
So,
How do you explain that?
well, you know, probably when we opened 9 years ago, we didn't have such a big crowd, so we've grown over the years. So we always, offered, alcohol with your smoothies or with your patties or with your wings and fries that we made in the conventional oven. As the years grown, we've grown, and this is one of the reasons we've been wanting to go to this bigger place, but we couldn't have because it was a business on that corner. So as soon as that business left, which they left in December, we attacked the place because we knew we needed crowd management. And one of the main crowd management issues was us going to that place. So I know us going into that place, it would help, and on top of that, that 122nd corner as well on that side of the street. Like I said, it's an older crowd. We cater into our older demographic. That's why there's nothing really no nonsense going on. They come inside, they come over there, and the ones that live in the building across the street, the big tall building, that hang there, now they just hang there, and we won't get those calls because that's just random patrons from that area hanging there. We get a lot of that. Some of the people that hang there is not even visiting our business, being that they're from that area. They feel like, oh, it's the same corner, let's hang there because it gives us cover. So moving to the other corner again.
Yeah, you said it's not violence, it's not drugs. What are the people going close about?
Loud talking, noise, things like that. It's never no, you know, aggressiveness, nothing going on. In the past, things have happened, but it never was in no 311 calls, even down to the double block cars. We didn't have 311, I called up everything as well. We didn't have 311 double block cars. Only 311 double block cars that was used for commercial vehicles that was doing work on the building. And as she said earlier, so if the business if 2007 get a 311 call, it don't necessarily have to be on the business, it's on the property. So the call that came for that was for commercial vehicles. But not going around anything, like you just said, so to get back to the answer, as we grown, the crowd grown too, but a lot of my crowd, when they come and go, it's still people from that 122nd Street that live in 1990 that hangs there. So moving to that, a job corner where sanitation at, and there's no real commercial big building like that where they hang, I know I can control my crowd inside. I did it 10 years, my dad did it 20 years.
Thank you. Detective Powers, do you have the information?
Yes, I'm still running the numbers. Just give me a couple of minutes.
Okay.
We'll put it up as right answer.
Any other comments, questions, or concerns while we're still on topic?
Kyoko, can I speak? It's Adam.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I understand you're saying that there are people that aren't patrons, but you've also said that your business has grown and so that it's hard for you to keep all your patrons inside. But why would you be serving people that can't fit within the premises? If you have a restaurant, for example, and you have 20 seats, when there's more than 20 people, the people don't get served and then get to hang out outside. So you are able to control your crowd by simply only serving the number of people who can fit in the establishment at any given time.
Well,
So
once again,
yeah, I don't understand that, but
So once again, with that as well, a lot of our crowds too, when they can't fit inside, they come get a shake, they come get whatever they get, and they get back in their vehicle and leave as well. But being that a lot of our support as well comes from the area, what happens is they're from there, so after they get where they get to go, they might not go home. It has nothing to do with the building. They come out and see somebody they know and start conversating and start hanging out. Because once again, it's a corner where the older, she walked by the older crowd hanging. It's not a young crowd. So for them to have a place that they can hang with, it's not why ain't young people there doing this, doing that. It's comfortability for them, for the neighborhood. But I know that once again, if those same older people had the escape where they had the space where they could sit down and socialize without the 20 people capacity, with 70 people capacity, I know there wouldn't be no hanging out. It'd be more intimate.
Okay, sorry about that. So since March 1st, there was 6 311 complaints.
6.
So, and the 311 poll complaints were for 2007 Lexington Avenue, can you get in particular, for loud?
Drinking, noises.
So once again,
While
the
we're live.
drinking is not us, it's the people, it's the patriots that hang on that corner. That's one of the backlashes I'm getting. You know, I'm trying to combat that, but I can't tell nobody as well that they already used to hanging on that corner. But I know my customers, they're not going out there drinking. My customer might go out there socialize like any other bar. They also go out there, take a smoke break, because there's no smoking, no cigarettes in there. So you gotta come out to smoke a cigarette and my patrons go back in. But the guys from that neighborhood or the ladies from that neighborhood, because right now I can go there and it's the ladies from my neighborhood that don't have anything to do with my business. But being as it's a safe haven corner, they felt like we was here before you even got here. But moving to that corner with the pigs inside, I won't go through this area. And if we granted the license and we come back, which we have to revisit anyway in July, I can assure you that it's gonna be like, yeah, now he cleaned up the corner. We see plenty of signs there. We see plenty of staff regulating the traffic. So that corner, that new corner would definitely help what we got going on.
Thank you. I'm gonna ask once more if there's any more comments, questions, or concerns. Molly, are there any hands up?
No.
Okay, committee.
I'm gonna end up with saying as well too, I said, I know once again, it is what it is. It did happen and we working diligently to fix it. I've been in this community for over 30. My dad been over 50 before he passed away. To be there 10 years and over the 10 years to have if 40 or 50 311 calls, it's not easy, but we've done that as well. And that's being overlooked. To be between 116th Street and 125th Street with everything that's going on, we are the only Black owned business pillar in the community that's giving back to the community. Yeah, they talking about, they bringing up as well, things that's going on, but the positive thing that we got crowds for turkey drops around the corner, those are not problems. But it's a problem that people coming after work to wind down and not fighting, not doing anything illegal, but possibly talking loud. Let's be fair here. This happens in Soho, this happened on Lenox Avenue, this happens in Ricardo's. It happens, but in this case, we will not have to go through this anymore. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. This problem.
All right. We going to vote, what we're gonna do? Anybody wanna make a motion? No motions are made.
I mean, it's a tough decision. It's not that we wanna prevent his business, but he has a lot of calls and the detectives don't recommend it, so, you know.
But the people of the community do.
We need to do on the contingency.
Like you said, Tennessee.
Something has his hands.
Adam?
Yeah, Detective Powers, I'm sorry. In all my time on this committee, and I chaired it for a long time, I've never seen the precinct, or to the best of my recollection, come in and actually say no to an applicant. And, you know, we called you in here for a reason, and we respect your opinion. I think we have to weigh that heavily. Is it just the 311 calls for noise? Or are there concerns about this establishment beyond that? I do recall hearing other things from the last month, but I think we should hear if there's anything beyond the loud talking and noise that's causing concern with the precinct, if you wouldn't mind sharing, if there is.
We had issues in the past, not to bring up like past things, but the point of bringing him in for a meeting, which we had was like a few weeks ago. He wanted to discuss like, his new business venture and everything. And we told him like, look, like we're not in the business of like just denying people just, our personal opinions, or anything like that. Like, we wanted to be fair and we wanted to give people a chance and opportunity, But we told him, like, we can't move forward with something if the issues that you're having is not improving. So with that meeting, we tried to like let him, speak and like give it a chance. However, we still continue to have the same issues that we talked about in the meeting. So logically, we can't move forward with the new business venture or say yes to him if those issues haven't been resolved. So
Once again-
that's mostly like our take on it. But it just didn't improve. So we just felt that like we can't say yes to something if you didn't hold it to your end of the bargain.
Okay, once again, Ms. Powell, one of the major ways.
Detective Powers.
Detective Powell, once again, Detective Powell, I'm sorry, man. Me holding up to that part is solely, and I can guarantee, not even almost, is the size of the space. There won't be no Patriots hanging outside, as well as I'm no longer a juice bar. I am a lounge restaurant where there won't be that kind of crowd. As well as me talking with the inspector, I'm not sure his name, he raised a great opinion and see all this chaos. She's like, how about you craft your new place to get away from that crowd that possibly want to hang out? Because you don't want to bring the same people into a new place expecting the same thing. And you know what I said when I went to lay down? They're 100% right. So I'm no longer catering to a demographic where if you're not coming in to sit down and eat, like he said as well, I already had that on the plan. We are not servicing you. There's no drugs. There's no drug compliance no assaults, no shootings, no guns, no funds. We stand away from all those things. We are a positive pillar in the community. Yes, we have an issue with business doing well and people hanging out there, but what 80% of the people hanging out there is people from that area. Miss Fiona, she knows this area as well. She walked through there. She know that Harlem, when the weather's warm, because like she said too, in the wintertime, we don't have no problem with the place really. We don't have no problem. When it gets warm, it's people from that neighborhood that hangs out, which is trickling down on the business. So me getting this bigger space, I can almost guarantee the 25th and the 23rd precinct. They won't have that issue. And the cameras that I'm putting outside that I agree, they say, hey, we got any issues. Are you agreeing with possibly if you need to give us a camera or do anything? I said, I never had a problem with that. If especially if dealing with the business, I'm for the community. I'm for the public. I'm for the kids of myself, seeing somebody that goes to work, come here, open up a business, been here longevity. I'm for that.
So I just want to acknowledge one more hand in this subject because we could be here all night doing this. I see Officer Martinez, he has his hand up.
Hey, good evening, Keoka, and everyone else here. Just to add on what Detective Powers was saying on behalf of Inspector Carrasquillo, who's not able to join us today, our main concern is the lack of involvement that Mr. Brown has had in the last 2 years that our current CEO has been there with the ongoing issues, 311 calls, like we said, and he just doesn't believe that he will be able to, with the larger space, attracting more people, would be able to correct the situation if he hasn't in the past. Another thing he also brought up was the conflict of 123 and Lex on the southwest corner, which is a narcotics prone location, who also receives a lot of 311 calls for people hanging out, and the potential clash between Mrs. Brown's patrons and the neighborhood could also incite violence, which is one of the things that we spoke about in the last month's meeting. So again, it's not ultimately up to us, but these are just concerns that our CEO and ourselves as community officers have.
So we've been there, like he said, he's been there 2 years, I've been there 10 years, I've been there watching my dad grow a business for 30 years. We haven't never had a clash with any opposite sides of the streets, any side of the corner. We do play safe, we are respected pillars in the neighborhood. We didn't just get there. So in a 2-year span, if we had 20 calls, that's 2 calls a month. If that's don't count for nothing where I've seen businesses with shootings, fightings, Ricardo, these different things. And the 25th precinct is not there, pillaring down on them as well. I'm not sure. But for me to be 20 calls and y'all hear like this as if I'm a bad person. And then he also made a statement saying that he don't feel like, how could he, is that factual that I'm not hands-on at my business? Because if I was not hands-on at that business for 2 years in a neighborhood like that, it would have been over 300 calls.
Yeah,
So
Mr.
that's,
Brown.
you can't agree on that.
So we're gonna take turns speaking. I hear you. I'm gonna let one last comment and then we're gonna go to a vote. Martinez.
Yeah, Kevin, just to add one thing, to highlight what the CEO also mentioned in the last meeting, was that he dedicated a foot post for the entire summertime in front of this business to help curb the potential 311 calls that we were getting there and the spike for violence.
What potential? It's only 2 calls a month. Potential is excessive. We had 20 calls in 2 years. That's 7. And prior to that, we had 8 calls and 6 calls. But if we talking about excessive, we talking about a bar that just appeared on 116th and Park. Even down to the double park, I go to Apple, cars a double park. Why is that not a problem? Because it's Apple. I feel honestly as the 25th Street, 25th precinct now is targeting Teamwork Juices. For whatever reason, I don't know. But I'm okay with fixing something. So fix it with me. I'm not going against y'all. I'm not rebellious against y'all. But to keep talking on loud noise and complaining that if there's a crime being done at a productive business that serviced the area for 10 years and my dad 20, 30 years, that's not right. It's not right. There's no facts being slung around. You expect basically you saying that you don't feel as if in the 2 years I was a hand on it. How could you say that? Nobody, no other business comes else did like that.
All right, I hear you. But what we can't do in this meeting is we can't make this a judgment.
No, not at all. But I feel like I'm being judged.
But okay, but then
I'm passionate about this.
this is my suggestion, right? Because this is not the meeting for you to go back and forth.
And I've been to the meetings.
In this meeting, right? So what we're gonna do as a committee is make a vote based on what the knowledge that we have. If you have something to talk to the precinct about and you need to come back there, then that's a different conversation and it's not for here. So.
I'm cool. I'm okay with stipulation, so we can rush that out. No problem. I'm passionate about it.
I get it. I'm not saying you aren't, but as you know, I can't spend all night on this one particular topic. Committee? I don't think we've ever had a topic that we had deadlock on, so
Is it possible, like you said, if I got a curb hours, if I got a curb, how we operate? That's the fastest thing about what I'm doing. Like he gave that suggestion. Like I'm okay with that. I'm willing to meet in between. But I know a business that worked this hard to become where we at after all these years should not be isolated from the community because of 23 phone calls in 2 years. Like I'm not taking that away from
That's fair. With all due respect, there were 6 calls just last month. After we spoke about it.
So the 6.
You know, it's a little bit concerning and we represent the community, so we don't wanna shut you down, but you have to understand our point of view as well.
So once again, I know for a fact the 6 calls, 40 is because the weather broke and them people was migrating to that corner. I won't have this issue on that corner with the biggest speed, because those people could stay where they at. Right there, they're gonna stay there. They're not gonna follow me because I'm implementing, hey, this is how we're doing. I can show you banners, I got banners made.
We want to believe you, but the facts are otherwise, right? So
the facts is too that, like we said, it's both ways. It's the community. I'm a pillar of the community, but that's what they do. This is how they hang out. But once again, that side of the street, there is no violence. There is no,
can I acknowledge, I can't see the person's name.
Here.
Kiara Jerez Austin.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, I think it's really important. I understand the depth of like 6 noise calls in 1 month, but I also think it's really important to remember the actual neighborhood that he's talking about. If I'm not mistaken, where you're at is right by a shelter.
yes.
On top of that, you're right by a shelter, and then on top of that, there's a bunch of new investments. I think somebody's trying to open up they just bought something on your block, I think in like 2019, right? So there are things to take into consideration. Like when we talk about phone calls, anyone can make a noise call for any reason. And I think what he's trying to say is that, one, that's not to say that all of these things are being weaponized, right? Because I also think that it's important that, we do our part as business owners to make sure that we are keeping the neighborhood clean energetically, right? We're making sure that we have everything going from what we can control. Things are safe in our neighborhood that way. But I also think it's important to note that, like, this is East Harlem. This is literally a loud neighborhood. And the more that we kind of crush people who have been here for decades off of things that are just natural parts of the culture of the neighborhood, is the more that we're going to lose those parts of culture in the neighborhood. So that's all I had to say. I understand the issue, but I think we have to also take care of our Black business owners in East Harlem and also remember where we are. East Harlem has been loud my whole life.
But Loud is safe on that corner. Loud and safe. Yet they came to say anything about nothing that's not safe. It is loud. It is loud in front of Cornerstone Street. It's loud in front of.
Yeah, can we take the full board? We're not sure.
Yeah, asking because I don't know.
We have a hand up from Candy.
Candy, let's acknowledge you, please.
Does it go to executive?
Thank you.
Oh, wait,
I
let
know
me
that-
ask you, hold on, I'm sorry, Candy, because I don't mean to interrupt you, but if it's coming to executive or full board, that means it's coming to me. And I mean, we'll take it if you guys don't want to take a position, but I guess my question is, what's gonna change to put this on another committee? You guys, this is the task of this committee to take these positions. So if you're just gonna pass it off to another committee in a week or so, what information is gonna change to give that committee the opportunity to make a more informed decision than this committee has, when this committee's now been talking about this for 2 months? Is it, because then it just seems like there's an avoidance from this committee to take a position and have another committee. And I'll tell you, if you think it's gonna go better at full board, I can assure you that from my experience, it most likely will not. So Marlene, before we go further with that, if they don't take a position this evening, I assume then this will go to the SLA without a position from this committee or this board. Is that correct?
Yes, because there's no position out of the body.
Great. Okay,
So it
thank you.
doesn't get moved anywhere else, or it doesn't get ratified at full board, because full board is before executive is one. If it doesn't get ratified at full board, then there is no position out of the entire body.
Correct.
They say nothing.
Thank you.
So, so just so that it's public knowledge of what is happening right now, I think the committee feels like we needed a moment to discuss so that we understand what we're listening to, because it's very difficult to have a discussion and share our thoughts without feeling judged, right? And so I'm gonna make a motion. And y'all can vote how y'all choose to vote, but I would like to make a motion to, oh, this is hard. Oh,
Andy has her hand raised.
I'm sorry, Candy, I forgot Candy. Please, Candy.
Thank you. I just wanted to make a comment because I know I'm not on this committee, so thank you for giving me this acknowledgement. Based on what I'm hearing, and I know that if we don't take a decision tonight, it'll come to the full board, but I'm not normally give my opinion on committees that I'm not in, but as a member, just to see if you would vote with conditions, as a consideration, with conditions. Give him a 3 months probation, 6 months probation with conditions, that giving him the opportunity to flush out, fix whatever he said, because he's not the only establishment that is drawing a lot of attention as well, just based on what I'm hearing and what's in the establishment coming up. There's a shelter around. If shelters really don't provide services, so people hang around, it's just, like I said, this is just something I just want to bring out and put to the table. If you want to vote on something, at least give it to them with conditions. Give them a probationary time or something, but it'll be with conditions. It's up to you guys, the other members of that committee.
What is your business opening?
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Candy. We're a little bit ahead of you. That's Candy hand still? Can't see who's handing it.
Yep, you got it. She said
Okay.
what she has to say.
So, I'm gonna make a motion to approve with conditions and a probationary period for, 3 months. Take it that there is no 311 calls and that the 25th precinct is able to, acknowledge that, you have changed your habits. That's my motion.
You're gonna have to say all that again, slower, list out your conditions, 1, 2, 3. When you say 3 month, say the month on record.
Okay.
So all that again slowly.
I would like to make a motion to approve with conditions, with a probationary period of 3 months beginning from April 28th to,
Hold on. List out the conditions first. What's the first one?
there are no 311 calls
No 311s.
from April 28th,
Mhm.
July 28th through July 28th,
Okay,
that the 25th precinct, that the 25th precinct is able to acknowledge that the conditions that they gave him as well have been improved, so hanging out on the streets, double parking.
hold on. Okay, so you want the 25th precinct to confirm that he's no longer an issue?
Yes,
Okay, 25th precinct to confirm that this business, so teamwork, right? That teamwork on 3 presents no additional issues. Is that what you're saying?
yep,
I don't want it to come from me, I'm just trying to help you fix your language on the floor.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so that the 25th precinct, to confirm, you want the 25th precinct to confirm that teamwork on 3 presents no additional issues,
Yep,
okay? And then what else did you say about the 2-5?
that was it.
Okay, you have another one?
No,
Okay. So there were 2 conditions.
yes,
All right, okay, so go ahead with the rest of your motion, please.
that was it.
You said something else, I cut you off to list the conditions.
Yeah, that was a Zoom. I'm saying.
You didn't say anything after the conditions?
No.
Okay,
That was
all right, no problem.
I'll second that.
What am I saying now? I'm frustrated. It was seconded by James Gray. All in favor?
You wanna go into a roll call vote for that? Or
Yes.
do you want, okay. This was 10, right? So Carlos Diaz,
I agree with the chairperson to put this on record that we do the 3 months, to make sure that we don't have the 311 codes. So I'm in support of that.
okay. Parisi,
Abstain.
James Gray,
I'll second that already.
yeah, but
Oh.
you still have to say until roll call vote. Yes,
Yes.
thank you. Wanda Hopkins,
Yes,
Keoka Jackson,
Yes,
okay, the motion carries.
all right. Jesus. What's that? All right, so number 11. James Weldon Johnson Houses Love and Unity Day, number 918852, Block Party. We asked the 23rd precinct to, and also the 25th precinct to be available to have a conversation about why they would deny a permit and what reasons, what reasons they would ever deny a permit, so we as a committee can be aware of what those reasons would be, but we'll deal with this one right this second. This is happening on July 25th, 2026. The setup is at 9 a.m. The breakdown is at 5 p.m. Locations at Lexington Avenue between East 112th Street and East 115th Street. The street closure is full street closure. The applicant is Kenneth Cox. The sponsor is James Weldon Johnson Houses. Tenants Association, they're exempt. I don't know if anyone is here to represent James Weldon Johnson Houses, Love and Community, Love and Unity Day. I'm sorry for saying community, I apologize.
Yes, Kenneth Cox is here, and I believe Anita Velasquez or Candy is also representing.
Thank you. Do you want to talk about this a little bit and tell us what's going on?
Okay, it's an annual event. This has been going on for over 40 years. And it's just an opportunity for the residents of James Weldon Johnson to fellowship with each other and just to foster unity. People such as myself come back to the community. I'm no longer a resident of James Weldon Johnson Houses. But important note, we have decided to change the location to 112th Street between Lexington and 3rd Avenues.
So I used to live close by on 12th Street. You guys did great events at James Weldon Johnson. I think the changing of the street makes it a lot better, because I remember one time you used to do it on 115 between Park and Lexington. But I'm in support of 112 Lexington and 3rd.
Because we have the officers here, thank you, Carlos. I think it's important for us as a committee to understand why, so that we're always on the same page. So I don't know if, do I see, oh lordy. Officer Rivera is still here? I mean, Detective Rivera, did he hang up?
I think he said he had to go.
Oh, goodness. You took up our time, so you owe us. I ain't playing.
I think you wrote it on the chat.
Can we see what the chat says, just in case? I'm sorry, Candy, I see you.
I'm sorry, I'm doing too much. I'm not really monitoring this chat. Good evening. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. You speak. Good evening, all. Unfortunately, the 2-3 precinct has to leave this meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the topics have not been related to anything. On our end of East Harlem, hoping everyone has a great evening. That's what it says.
I saw it came up before when you wrote.
Candy has her hand up. I don't know if you want to.
Candy?
Hi, so we had a meeting shortly right after the last month's liquor license permit meeting with Officer Lujan and Detective Rivera and the sergeant in the 23rd precinct. They sat with us in the board and the advisory. We discussed the reason, they gave us their reasons and we discussed the whole issue. We did understand where they were coming from and we understand how the setting was. It was all about the settings, but we all came to an agreement that we're gonna do the 112th Street, exactly where they gave us the last year. And we're gonna work with that. And then we're gonna see how it goes with this year's Family Day, and we can take it from there moving forward further down the road. But as of right now, we're not requesting to do the full closure of 115th Street right on Lexington Avenue. We're looking forward to then where we had the location last year, which was at 112th Street. So that was the agreement with Lujan and Detective Rivera. And the commanding sergeant, I forgot his name. I apologize for that, but yeah.
Thank you, Candy.
Thank you.
May I speak for a second?
Who's that? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Yes, Wanda?
Yes, I think that that's a much better idea, transportation wise. It keeps the flow of the traffic going down Lexington Avenue. So I think it's a better idea to do it on 112th Street between Lexington and Third. I think that's the better idea. That's all I have to say.
Okay. So this is not something we have to vote on, right? Cause they're
You
exempt.
do have to vote, they're just exempt from documentation. I have a question though. So Candy, you're saying that it's no longer a full street closure?
Yes, it's gonna be at 112th Street where we were located last year. They
I
closed,
understand
and it was the police officers that they closed it on that area. And also, we're taking into consideration, like Wanda said, and I should have added it, so thank you, Wanda. Because of transportation, then we would have had to, you know, like they were saying as well, that there's gonna be some other community activities. So that's gonna then take away a lot of manpower within the community as far as police surveillance, you know, having the manpower. So this way we can contain the whole event and, you know, do much better planning and setup. So, you know, just stay in the sake of making the planning just right.
And I hear that, thank you for the extra information. What I'm asking is that your application, unless it's been changed within the last few days, says full street closure, so you're saying it's not a full street closure?
If I
It's gonna
may,
be, uh-huh,
it's a full street closure, but the location is changed.
right,
The
right.
original location was 115th through 112th Street for the full length of Lexington Avenue. Now it's still it's a full street closure, but it's going from Lexington Avenue eastward to Third Avenue. But it is a full street closure with the exception of the emergency access lane.
Do we
Okay,
need to put in a new application to SAPO for that? Like a revised one?
you have to revise it, that's what I'm asking you, because I'm
Oh,
going.
okay. So I
Well,
guess,
if I may
yeah,
as well, I spoke to Kathy at SAPO and she agreed to make the change. You can verify that with her.
Oh, no, I don't need to verify anything.
Okay.
If you already spoke to her as your rep through the agency, that's fine. I'm just
Yes,
gonna double check on my end if she put that change in. Because when they vote, when the committee votes, they're voting on what is presented in front of them on this agenda.
right.
And the application given to them beforehand. So if it's different now, then they need to know that, and this agenda needs to be revised. So they're voting the proper thing to the record. That's the only reason I'm asking these questions.
Sure. But Kathy, yes, Kathy reached out to me and it's been changed.
Okay, no problem. Give me 1 second, my sister.
so do you suggest that for the record, we give you a copy of that letter, or was SAPO give you that, the changes, the revised changes?
No. I'm looking at it now. It says East 112th Street between Park
Okay.
Avenue.
Good,
Right,
okay,
between
Park and Lex, yeah,
Okay, and it's still
Is it Park and Lex?
yeah, it's Park to Lex,
Or
Park
Lex and Third?
to Third, right, they're closing the whole 112,
I'm just reading what I'm seeing here on the application.
Yeah.
It says Park and Lex, 112. So it's like, Mr. Cox said, it is still a street closure. They just didn't include 115. Okay, so just for your, information, guys, you're voting on 112th Street only. So East 112th.
My question is, between Park and Lexington and Third, or Park and Lexington?
Park and
Park and
Lexington.
Lex,
That Third.
that should be in front of, building 123.
No problem, she already put the change in for you, okay? I see it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Any other questions before we go to the vote? Carla, can you restate your?
Yeah, I'll make the motion to accept change from Lexington Avenue from 115
Yeah.
to 112 on Lexington, for the change for 112th Street between Lexington and Park.
I second it.
A motion has been made to accept the
The change.
change for this particular event to 112th Street between Lexington and Park. It's been seconded by Carlos, made the motion, Ada seconded it, all in favor?
Aye.
Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? The motion carries. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the agenda. Item number 3. Which is a street activity permit, HHFM, East Harlem Market, number 914367, Farmers Market, which will be on Thursdays, May 14, 2026. The setup will be 7 a.m., breakdown November 19, 2026, 4 p.m. I don't see right. Location East 104th Street between 3rd Avenue and 2nd Avenue. Street closure, full sidewalk closure. Applicant is Perla Vasquez, sponsor Harvest Home Farmers Market. All documents have been received. Is there anyone here from
You could,
HHF?
sorry to cut you off.
I'm sorry.
You could read number 4 into the record and bump the vote for 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's from the same applicant.
Okay, so we're gonna actually, as said, we're going to read number 4, which is the same applicant, which is HHFM Metropolitan Market, application number 914469, Farmers Market, Fridays, May 15, 2026. The setup will be at 7 p.m. The breakdown, November 20th, 2026, 4 p.m. At 4 p.m., location 2nd Avenue between 97th Street and 99th Street. Street closures, partial sidewalk closure. Applicant is Perla Vasquez, sponsor Harvest Home Farmers Market. And all documents have been received for this day as well. Is there anyone here representing HHFM, East Harlem Farmers Market?
Good evening. Yes, I am here. My name is Perla Vasquez, representing Harvest Home.
Hello, do you want to tell us a little bit about the farmers market?
Not much. So we operate seasonal farmers markets every year. We've been there for about 15 years now doing this. Every time we do it, it's seasonal farmers markets. We have farmers, local farmers and vendors selling their fresh fruits and vegetables to the community.
Thank you very much. Any questions for this applicant?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I had questions.
I'm sorry, Ada has a question.
It says partial sidewalk closure for the number 4 between 97 and 99, so. Is it on both blocks, the partial, or?
It's not the full block, it's just part of, I believe is 97th Street, right where the entrance of the Metropolitan Hospital is.
Okay. Thank you. Wanda,
Can I make a motion to approve?
can you state the whole motion?
Oh. I make a motion to approve. This is number 4,
Number 3 and 4.
3 and 4. HHFM East Harlem Market. 3 and 4. I make a motion to approve.
Thank you. I second the motion. We'll go to vote. All in favor of the motion to approve HHFM East Harlem Market, on agenda items number 3 and 4?
Aye.
Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? All approved, motion carries. We'll move on to agenda item number 5, which is 316 Kingdom Block Party number 922378 Single Block Festival. Date is June 14, 2026. The setup will be at 10 a.m. The breakdown will be at 6 p.m. Location is East 100th Street between Lexington Avenue and Park Avenue. It's a full street closure. The applicant is Tiffany Reed, and the sponsor is Life Changers Academy. All documents have been received for this particular, street closure. Is there anyone here from this, event that wants to talk about it a bit?
Hi, it's me, Reverend Felipe Ayala. I'm here in lieu of Tiffany Harris. This is connected, is Life Changers Academy and Life Changers Church. It's the youth department. They are requesting approval to host a community block party. This event is designed to bring families, youth, local organizations, and businesses together in a safe, welcoming environment. Our goal is to show that our church is not only providing spiritual support, but also actively serving the community through inclusion outreach. The event will focus on giving youth opportunities to connect, grow, and engage. Some of the organizations that will be joining us so far will be Save Harlem, Samaritan, and hello?
Ms. Velasquez, can you please mute yourself? Miss Anita Velasquez, thank you.
Samaritan Village, mental health services, summer camp programs for youth as well. We also are having an event filled with family-friendly activities such as games, dance contests, and things like that, and karaoke.
Thank you, Reverend Ayala. Are there any questions in regards to this event? Any questions? I don't see any questions on Zoom as well. I don't see any hands, so, anyone wanna make a motion?
I'll make the motion for the Kingdom Block Party, single block, festival for June 14th. Setup time is at 10 and closing time will be at 6.
Carlos Diaz made a motion to approve the block party, the 316 Kingdom Block Party on June 14, 2026 to be approved.
A second.
Wanda seconded, the motion. All in favor of this vote being approved?
Aye.
Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? The motion carries. Your party is approved.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for your labor of love today. I see you guys are going through a lot, so be praying for you guys. Thank you again.
Great fun.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
Item number 7 is Southside El Barrio Multicultural Event End of Summer.
Are we skipping the Harlem Skyscraper Cycling Classic?
Number 6, you gotta go number 6.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, I was rubbing my eyes. I apologize, Mr. Cox. Please forgive me. Blame it on the head, not the heart. Number 6, I'm sorry. 2026 Harlem Skyscraper Cycling Classic, application number 920965 street event, which is happening on June 21st, 2026. The setup is at 6:30 a.m. The breakdown is at 6:30 p.m. The first location is on Madison Avenue between East 120th Street and East 124th Street. Second location is West 124th Street between Madison Avenue and Mount Morris Park West. The third location is East 120th Street between Madison Avenue and Mount Morris Park West. Street closure, sidewalk, and street closure. So this is a sidewalk and a street closure. The applicant is Mr. Richard Cox. And it is sponsored by Team Unity Incorporated. Mr. Cox is online. Would you like to discuss just a bit about what's going on here?
Well, what can I say? You know, the Harlem Skyscraper Cycling Classic, it's really been more than just a race. You know, we've been around for 54 years. We're actually the second longest running professional cycling event in America. So this event has really turned Marcus Garvey Park into really a world-class arena. And we always look at it as the elite athleticism for cycling of what is international prestige. So that's the reason why we have this event every year. Like I said, we're at 54 years. It's a complete street and sidewalk closure around the perimeter of Marcus Garvey Park. And we're looking forward to another successful year in 2026.
So they're closing Madison, right?
Closing Madison Avenue, yeah. Yeah. Mr. Cox, just a crazy question. This is a community event that's been around for 54 years. Unfortunately, I was not here 54 years ago. Somebody told me to tell you that. How do you guys give back to the community?
Oh, we give back to the community in a variety of ways. I really want you to come out and see this. Over the last 4 years, between 2022 to 2025, we have given away more than 250 cyclists back to the community, to youth. And we were so happy that one of our partners, Bethel Gospel Assembly, was allowing us to store the bicycles there. So not only we give out bicycles back to the community, we also have training classes and safety classes for the youth. So you're right, you weren't around 54 years, but I am personally inviting you, Madam Chair, to come see the event this year.
Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. Any other questions on the floor for Mr. Cox or in regards to this event? With no other questions being raised, I don't see any hands online. Committee,
I make a motion that we continue supporting the Harlem cyclists. We've been doing it for so many years. With all the information on the form.
Carlos Diaz made a motion to approve the event for July 21st, 2026. For the Harlem Skyscraper Cycling Classic. Anybody want to second it?
I'll second it.
James Gray seconded the motion. We go to a vote. All in favor of this being approved,
Aye.
say aye. Any objections?
Aye.
Thank you, Wanda. I'm sorry. I think. Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? The motion carries and has been approved. Thank you, Mr. Cox.
Thank you.
Now we can go to number 7.
was exempt, I don't know.
Does it? I thought we said it.
Yeah, I could vote, they're exempt.
Okay.
Salsa El Barrio Multicultural Event in the summer, application number 921-138. It's a block party happening on July 25th, 2026. The setup is at 10 a.m. The breakdown is at 6 p.m. The location is at East 109th Street between 2nd Avenue and 3rd Avenue. It's a full street closure. The applicant is Brian Martinez, and the sponsor is Residents of the Block. It's exempt. Brian Martinez, are you here to talk about this event?
Yes, I am. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hello, everybody. No, this is just an annual thing. We've been doing it now going on 6 years now. No fights. Bring back to the community, get together, little live entertainments, salsa, and we have live small little bands, and everything is perfect. Charlie always there. He could tell you we keep the fire lane open for if the cars could go through for emergency. We always clean up the streets after, and we always out it at a certain time. Never problems. I've been doing it for 6 years already. This is going on 6 years.
And this is 109th Street between
Second and third.
Okay. Any other questions for Mr. Martinez in regards to Salsa El Barrio Multicultural Event in the summer? Okay, it's been going on for the last 6 years. Anybody want to make a motion?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve.
Can you say the whole thing?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve, the Salsa El Barrio Multicultural Event in the summer from the 9-1-1-3-8.
James Bay made a motion to approve Salsa El Barrio Multicultural Event in the summer block party happening on July 25th. Anybody second that motion?
I second that.
Carlos Diaz seconded the motion. All in favor of this motion being approved?
Aye.
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 Any objections? Any abstentions to the vote? Any present not voting? The motion has been, motion carries. Number 8, Music Speaks Festival Incorporated. Application number 915-409. Street event happening on August 26, 2026. The setup is at 12 p.m. Breakdown is at 9 p.m. Location is at 106th Street between Lexington Avenue and 3rd Avenue. The street closure is a full street closure. The applicant is, I don't want to pronounce it incorrectly, but Diola.
Yes, you said that right.
Oh, thank you. Diola Castillo.
Yes, present.
And the sponsor of this event is called Music Speaks Festival, and all documents for this event have been received. Ms. Castillo, would you like to talk about it real quick?
Sure. So in 2026, it will be our 5th year running. We generally hold the Summer Music Festival for 13 weeks at White Playground Park on 106th there between Lexington and 3rd Avenue. This year, we'd like to do something to close out the season. Generally, we do one day a week, which is a Wednesday. This year, we want to close out on a Wednesday, which would be the August 26th date, with a block party and kind of expand out into the street and have a bigger block party. We generally invite live bands, local talent, showcasing local artists. And we just want to expand that and make it a real big community event that we can share and kind of, take it outside the park a bit.
Thank you. Any questions in regards to this event?
I make a motion to approve, Chair.
I have a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you foresee as being the number of patrons for this event?
Well, generally we have anywhere, it depends on the day, right? We usually hold our event between June and August. Some days are much hotter than others. We're hoping for decent weather, right? Some people come out as many as 300 patrons on a very good day. We have as low as maybe 75, 100 people on one of our slower days. So anywhere between 75 and 300, I would say.
And so are you counting the numbers based off of what happens in the park? Because this is a street closure with a bus route.
Correct. So we definitely would do more promotion for an event on this scale, obviously. We also have, we give an opportunity to other community members, other organizations we partner with so that they can come and share their resources at our events. That's something that we also want to expand, right? Because there's limited space in the park. We want to definitely expand that to other community organizations that can lend their resources to members of our community, right? We also want to incorporate family-friendly activities. We've had partnerships, and Carmen Crochet, who is very a pillar in the community, has been a part of our annual event. She actually co-hosted or was partnering with us and was at every single event the first 2 years, engaging with the community as well. So that's another factor in why we want to expand it out into the block, the entire street.
Thank you. Any further questions for this particular event? I don't see any hands online. Carlos, you can continue with your motion.
I'm making a motion to approve the street closing for August 26th, the Music Speak Festival Incorporated.
Carlos made a motion to approve this event, which is happening on August 26th, 2026. On 106th Street between Lexington Avenue and 3rd Avenue. Any seconds?
A second.
Wanda Hopkins seconded the motion. All in favor of this motion being approved? Aye.
Aye.
Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? The motion carries.
Thank you so much. You all have a wonderful evening.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Number 9. KR3TS, that Wellness Dance Festival. Application number 918394. It's the health fair. It's happening on September 5th, 2026. The setup is at 7 a.m. The breakdown is at 7 p.m. The location is at 3rd Avenue between 127th and 128th Street. The street closure is a full street closure. The applicant is Violet Galag. I can't say your last name.
Garza.
Galagza, I'm sorry, and I know her very well. I just don't say her last name. I apologize.
Okay.
And the sponsor is KR3TS Dance Company, and all documents have been received for this particular event. Violet, would you like to talk about this really quickly?
Yeah, we've been doing this summer wellness dance festival. Now we've added the back to school because we figured during that month it would be well needed. And we do free haircuts, free physical therapy, massages, ginger shots, healthy stuff for the kids and teenagers, book bags, um, um, performances. We have dancers. We actually have people that's coming from France to come pick dancers from New York, best top b-boys, poppers, and hip hop, and best choice to I'm sorry, because I'm at rehearsal. I think you're hearing the music. The best dancer will be chosen 3 dancers to fly out to France and compete and win. So also they're getting award, cash prize, and flying out to France. So this is a yearly event we have, and it's in 127th Street, I'm sorry.
Oh, so it's not 127, 128.
Yeah, it is. 7, yeah. 127th and 128th. We rehearse at 126th Street. So I'm confused with it. Sorry. You hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Any questions?
Violet, could you
Question.
tell us what hospitals are involved to go to get a health fair?
We haven't submitted to them yet, but we have healthcare that we wanna ask, but we usually do that 3 months before the event. We're actually celebrating our 37th anniversary this May. Once May 2nd, we start transferring, working on the project of the festival.
Can I ask a question? Is there a reason why you want Third Avenue? Because it's the entrance right before Harlem River Drive, right? So that can cause a lot of traffic in that area. And do you always have it there?
We never, yeah, we didn't have no problem before. It's not a lot of traffic because that's a dead end. It's in 127 and 128th. That's the dead end. There's no.
Yeah.
It's not the one that gets you to.
It's not going to. Yeah.
25th was a part of it last year as well. NYPD Hispanic Society is a part of it as well. So they joined 23rd Precinct came last year as well. So it was really nice.
Yeah.
Anything the storm.
When you said the precinct was involved in it, what does that mean?
Meaning they brought we were able to have the wall climbing, the stuff that we asked for the kids to play with. Rock climbing.
That's a request from the precinct. That's not necessarily them being involved, right?
Oh, yeah, requests. Well, that's what I mean, but to me, yeah, part of it, approving that to help us.
Any other questions for this applicant? I'm sorry, I don't feel good.
Yes, I have a question.
Wanda?
Yes, I have a question. Do you have any flyers?
We haven't started yet because that's in September, and we're
Okay.
waiting for sponsors to complete and approve. We're actually celebrating our anniversary, May 1st, May 2nd, so we're trying to finish that, and the 3rd is when we start processing with that.
Okay, can you please make sure you send one to the community board?
Yeah, I could even send you of last year and the year before, our flyers. But
Okay, thank you.
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve the KR3PS Black Dance Festival
I second
out
it.
there.
A motion was made by Carlos Diaz to approve this event happening on September 5th, 2026. Ada seconded it. All in favor of this event being approved?
Aye.
Any, thank you, Wanda. Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? All have been in favor. This motion is approved. Congratulations. I hope you have an amazing event. We will be out there dancing with you.
yes, please, I hope you guys can come and thank you so much and the hard work all you guys are doing even after hours. Blessings to you. Happy Easter. Happy weekend. All
Thank
right.
you.
Bless guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Conversation before we close out.
We're not closing out, we're out of business.
Mm,
You okay?
I'm good.
You
So
want
we're
to
gonna
know?
move into the new business section of our agenda.
Oh, that's.
Do we have a new business?
Yes.
Yes. Carlos, can you? Okay.
You guys can reiterate this?
No, I got it.
Take a moment.
That's what I'm telling Carlos to.
There's not much left.
Yo voy a hablar, tú me vas a explicar a mí en español y eso lo digo al comité.
Vengo a comunicarle porque esa aplicación me aprobaron aquí, pero llegó un certificado, un papel que tengo que
He
decirles.
said that he brought the information in today and that he brought a certificate that he wants to show us.
Que ¿cómo se dice? Cubre el basement y arriba.
Un restaurante.
Sí.
He said the cover,
Pizza,
the
pizza.
basement and the restaurant. It's a pizza parlor.
Me llegó esto, me escribió la contadora para que.
There's a letter here that he wants to give to the board regarding.
No, he explained everything.
He did?
It's what I explained to you all earlier,
Okay.
that's why I asked you guys if you need me to reiterate.
Where's the location, sorry?
¿Dónde está el sitio? ¿Qué calle?
Supreme Eat Pizza.
¿Para dónde?
La 101 y Lexington.
101st Street in Lexington.
Sí,
¿Tú trajiste estos documentos ahorita ella?
sí,
hoy?
para que me dieran
Una carta.
una carta que ustedes están sabiendo.
Ellos te van a dar la carta, pero es una carta que no la carta original, porque uno que va a votar con el comité, pero te pueden dar la carta, pero acá te dan la carta aquí, comenzando en abril 14. So la carta necesita llegar aquí April 14th, is that correct?
That's when he has to have everything.
Right, so hay que tenerlo aquí y no puedes tenerlo no más del 21. So esa carta debe tener en las manos de ella el día 14 de abril.
Pero, ¿qué tengo que traer o ya nada más ellos van a llegar el?
They need to bring the letter.
No, I sent it to your representative.
Ella se lo envió a tu representante.
So whoever is on that notice and your lawyer, That's who got that information today.
Ellos tienen esa información, el abogado tuyo, la señora que llenó la planilla.
Ujú. Eso lo tiene que tener y tengo que venir. ¿Qué día? ¿El 14?
No, antes del 14,
Tengo que venir
con esa carta,
con esa carta.
para que te sigas teniendo la prueba.
Ok. Pero ahorita tengo que pasar a recoger una carta para enviársela porque como usted ve aquí, dice que tengo que llenarla hasta
He wants to
el
know
9.
if you're gonna get the letter,
El
so he
9
can
de
give
abril.
it to, I
Well,
guess
you're
he
not,
has
you're
a,
not getting that letter tonight.
no.
But you guys have to.
Bueno, vamos a votar,
conditionally
a ver si
vote if
te
you
dan el
choose.
permiso para que te den la carta,
Por favor.
para que entonces ellos pueden probar y, el grupo te puede enviar la carta a ti para que tú la puedas usar.
Okay.
Can you clarify what we're voting on? To send it earlier and with a condition for him to give it by Friday next week?
Yes, yep, that's what it is. So if you guys choose, so you guys don't have to agree to this tonight. But it's up to you if you want to, just vote conditionally. And meaning, the condition is if he doesn't provide it by next week Friday, then it's void.
So, que te están diciendo que si ellos
Because the point
aprueban,
is to go to full board to get a.
si ellos aprueban esto
resolution.
ahora aquí, hay que ir al comité general para entonces votar, entonces darte la carta. So, te van a dar una carta temporary, pero no va a ser la carta hasta cuando tú traigas los documentos el 14 de abril.
El 14.
Si no lo traes, no te va a tener problemas.
Antes del 14, sí, tengo que tener, traer todos los documentos.
Todos los documentos y la información que ella envió a tu abogada y a tu representante.
Can you ask him, Carlos, please, if he got the email that was sent today?
Te mandaron un email esta mañana. ¿Tú lo recibiste?
Fue ella, mi representante que.
He said the representative received the letter.
Por eso yo vine a decirles hoy porque
That's
se
why he came
reunieron.
today.
Okay,
Sí, porque, o sea, yo sé que se reúnen hoy porque ustedes me aprobaron el.
yeah, that's not why you came today, because Angel told you to come today, so now, that's why I keep reiterating this.
Sí, es importante que
I need to know if you got that email.
tú
because
recibiste
you
el
will
email
not be
esta
in
mañana.
compliance.
La señora que te está presentando ya recibió una carta de Community Planning Board.
Sí, ella lo recibió, es esta, que
No,
por
she
eso.
said he received it.
I just don't want him to say yes and they don't have it.
Ella está
Because
seguro
that
que ella
happens all
lo
the
recibió,
time,
porque
but
no me
most
diga que
people
sí,
are
entonces
the
no lo recibió. Necesitamos saber si ella recibió esa carta.
¿Quiere que le puedo hacer una llamada?
Sí, gonna call the file if you received it.
All right, I just don't want him to say yes and, cause that happens, the
Understand.
emails are off a letter or a digit and.
Can I make a motion to approve it? I know the business, it's quiet, hasn't.
Oh, no, it's up, we have to ask, your committee.
Conditional approval. Can I go?
And then you have to state the conditions, right, so
Oh, the conditions are, yeah.
you have all documentation in,
By April 14th.
by April 14th.
And what is the name again? Sorry, Supreme Pizza?
Supreme Eat Pizza and Pasta Corpo.
I'll make a motion to approve and, if he submits all the required documents by April 14th.
Mhm.
And we'll give him a temporary letter so he could have.
So we can provide a temporary letter so he can get it to full board.
Adam made a motion to approve this with the contingency that he has all his paperwork in by April 14th. So that we can provide a letter of support to the SLA.
A second.
Van a votar.
You will just be providing an acknowledgement letter because that's what they're asking for. Letter of acknowledgement that he
Te
can.
seguro que antes de abril 14, que envíe la carta, que si no lo envía, no lo van a aprobar. Lo vamos a aprobar ahora, pero
Antes de abril 14 tiene que enviar.
exactamente, antes del 14 traerlo. Y averigua si ella recibió la carta, porque si no lo ha recibido, que necesitamos saber, o ella necesita saber si ella recibió la carta, que le enviaron de la Junta.
No me contesta ahorita.
He doesn't respond to the call. Randy.
Hello?
It doesn't respond. ¿Tú estás seguro que ya recibió la carta de esta gente hoy? ¿O no estás seguro?
Porque ella me envió esto, que dice que eso le habían reenviado antes.
Is this a letter that you show that that's a letter that they sent him?
Is this the one you're talking about right here?
I'm sorry. No.
No, esto no es una carta.
I mean, this is from the authority. Yeah, so that's one.
No, no.
Do you remember when you spoke to Angel today? Like we read that, the state liquor authority sent you to the municipality. This is the municipality, and that's why you came today.
Yeah.
But I then subsequently, after the conversation I had with you and Angel, sent you a follow-up email to you and your rep, what the next steps are to be in compliance with this body.
Ella dice que tú tuviste la reunión con ella y el manager, con ellos, y te dijeron a ti que ella envió una carta a tu representante y ella necesita saber si recibió la carta. Eso es lo más importante, porque si no recibió la carta, entonces no se puede hacer nada. Pero si ha recibido la carta, ella necesita saber. He's really not sure. He's called a couple of times.
No.
Could he get back to you with that?
Yeah, no problem.
¿Tú puedes?
Yo creo que posiblemente
Hazme favor, dile a ella, o llama a ella mañana y dile que lo recibió o no lo recibió.
Ok, sí, está bien, yo si quiero.
He said he'll reach out to her today and to make sure that, to find out if the letter was.
Está abierto mañana, si no
It's
yo
okay.
vengo.
We came pretty late in the afternoon, so maybe she
No.
wraps up around 4, I don't know.
Puede venir mañana,
So,
por ejemplo.
I'll just check my inbox tomorrow, no problem.
O llaman a ella y decirle que recibió la carta.
Yo vengo personalmente si quiere a comunicarle que.
Okay, he said it'll come personal to let you know that he received the letter.
Oh, I could just call, it's okay, tell him no worry about it.
Ella la va a
Just call
llamar.
myself.
Ok,
Okay?
ahí está. Roxana, estoy aquí con la comunidad. Quieren saber si recibió la carta que le envió la muchacha.
La oficina aquí.
La oficina de aquí. ¿Quiere que hable con?
No. ¿Ella la recibió, sí o no?
Dice que si la recibió sí o no, porque.
Pero ¿dónde me la mandaron? ¿Al email mío?
You want to know who did you email it to her?
Whoever is on that notice,
We
don't know another person
¿Quién
if
es la
we don't
persona
provide
que
it.
escribió esto? Fue ella.
Sí.
Pregúntale si ella lo recibió.
Si lo recibió, dice. Tiene que ser en su email.
Then where did you get my email?
Yes.
I didn't throw it up receiver.
So, I don't know another person if it wasn't provided, so it was sent to Supreme Eats Pizza at Outlook. And Rosamina at AOL.
¿Quién es Rosemina?
R-O-S.
Ella.
Ya.
Entonces ella lo recibió. Pregunta que lo recibió.
Sí, dice que se lo mandaron a usted.
No hay problema.
Sí lo recibió porque dice que tengo que traer antes del 14 de abril. Tengo que traer los documentos, toda la información para que me aprueben la letra. Pero necesitan saber si lo recibió.
Pero la carta que yo te di a ti, o sea.
No, esa no es.
La oficina te envió una carta con la información que necesitan para entonces ellos hacerle. Necesitamos saber esto ahora, señora.
Can you check for the email as we do this?
Puede
Estoy tratando de darle al hecho de que just give it a chance.
I'm trying to give you a chance, but we've been here too long. So we just want to make sure that we did get the letter. All right, checks we are.
Okay, so
I want
can we still make the motion without, with the condition, without him? Okay. I made the motion to approve this with the contingent that he brings his paperwork in by April 14th. So that we can provide a letter of support to the SLA. I think that's what we said.
Vamos a votar ahora y parece que la van a aprobar, pero te seguro que el día 14 de abril, o sea que te llega a ellos para entonces ellos hacerlo al SLA. Okay. Si no lo hace, pierde, no te lo van a aprobar, ni te van a dar la carta. So I told her that if she doesn't bring the letter by the 14th, that we would not approve the letter and it will go to SLA. So he's aware of it. She's still checking.
Okay. Anyone seconding this motion?
I'll second.
Keoko, I accepted it before.
Okay, I'm sorry, Wanda seconded it.
Yes.
All in favor of this motion being approved contingent of him having his paperwork by April 14th?
Aye.
Wanda, is that an aye?
Aye.
Yes,
So
it
ellos
is.
lo van a aprobar.
Okay,
Si no lo recibiste,
any objection?
no hay problema. Okay.
You seconded this, Kyoko?
No, Wanda
¿Tú
did.
crees que ella lo envíe de nuevo?
Mejor sí.
He wants to know if you could resend it, the letter.
What letter?
I mean, the information you asked her for.
Yep, I'll do it tomorrow morning.
Ella lo va a hacer mañana por la mañana.
Gracias. Gracias.
Tell her to check her spam. It's probably not.
Dile que cheque spam. A ver, maybe está botado.
Sí, ok. Gracias, muchas gracias.
No hay problema.
Sí, y de todas maneras yo vengo mañana para ver todo eso y tener todo listo para
He'll have it hopefully tomorrow. If the documents are checked, they could have the letter. Está bien.
Okay.
Te lo probamos, pero te seguro que.
Sí, mañana yo paso para asegurarme que lo reenvíe o que si ella lo tiene, de todas maneras. ¿Cuáles son sus horarios para que así yo también?
Ella comienza con las 9, about 9:30 in the morning you are here.
No problem.
Sí, como
Well, you can call.
Puede llamar.
You wanna come in person, that's fine, but you can call. You wanna take a walk, take a
Puede
walk.
llamar o traerlo.
Ok, está bien.
Bien.
I can finish with the vote.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Any objections? Any abstentions? Any present not voting? All have approved, motion carries.
Lo aprobaron, pero te seguro que trae los documentos.
Thank you so much, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. So, yo paso mañana y si no, ¿cuál es el número? El número
I'm gonna,
para llamar.
You wanna write it down?
Yeah, they want to write the number here.
212 831 8929.
8929.
Yes.
I'm gonna allow you just a quick 1-minute comment, cause I wanna go home.
What it is I'm in here fighting for my livelihood, so I just wanna put everything on the table as well.
Este es el número de la oficina aquí.
Finish.
Okay.
Ya, ¿me puedo retirar?
Sí.
Muchas gracias, thank you, thank you so much.
Just wanna say, when the detective made the comment as well, that there was 6 calls between, March 1st when we sat down and now. All 311 calls is public. I pulled up everything from January 1st to now. There was 1 call, February 26th. There was no calls from when the day she said to now, not even one. So
Okay. You have to take that up with the precinct. We already did our vote.
Absolutely, but y'all took that in major consideration, especially this young lady. She said, damn, you had 6, and I was just there last week. There was not 1 call. I'm being targeted by this precinct. The 23rd precinct, which is around the corner job under Taino Towers, was there too. They not had 1 bad thing to say. The precinct around the corner was there too in the meeting.
PSA 5.
PSA 5 was there. They didn't say not one thing. The 25th, we are being targeted.
And what,
I'm not saying we
what
got the
meeting
stipulation.
was PSA 5 in?
I thought they was, I saw other detectives there.
No.
So only
They
one
were not.
person said something. I don't
They
know.
were not here
I
for
don't know
you.
what the issue is, but they wasn't here for me, but they could have spoken up to her and co-signed what they said. They didn't say anything about the business.
Cause they
I'm
don't
not
know,
sure.
that's not their jurisdiction.
They walk around the corner every day, but not to go back and forth, but I don't know what the issue is. We don't have not even one. It's public record. You guys can even look. There's not one
So,
complaint.
can we eat,
And
and
they
I,
said 6.
I hear you, we
Come on.
need to.
So no, I'm saying that because,
I
I'm sorry,
hear
Gil, y'all gave me a stipulation that you can't have one from April 28th to April 28th to July 28th. Who to say these are not being orchestrated? So what if I come back again and they say that, which I'm gonna come back with facts again,
review
if
them.
I'm not blind. How is this fair to me? I've been there 10 years. Now all of a sudden, the 25th precinct have an issue with this business? Come on.
So
I want to deal with that.
Could this not be updated? I don't know how frequently it comes.
Even if it's not updated, it would, he said from March now, even if it was called yesterday, it's not there, even if it was called last week, it's not there.
Okay.
There will be one there for March 26th.
Can we handle this after we finish our meeting and then we can have this
But I had to put it
conversation?
out there because
I
y'all
hear
never
you,
knew.
but I would like to finish our meeting,
No problem.
cause I'm not gonna stay on this all night,
No problem,
and
no
I hear
problem.
you.
This is my livelihood. That's, I
Me
know
too.
y'all tired.
But I have a headache, that's my livelihood.
I'm sorry.
You did new business, you did old business, you did new business, go ahead and go into the roll call.
Can we go into roll call, please?
Marie Charles is absent. Carlos Diaz.
Present.
Judith Ferraro is absent. Ada Gavizzi.
Present.
James Gray.
Present.
Wanda Hopkins.
Present.
Keoka Jackson.
Present.
And Emery Vasquez is absent for this meeting. We can call the time of the adjournment, Keoka.
This meeting is adjourned at 8:35. Thank you, guys. for
Thank you.
attending.
Have a good evening.
Thank you once again.
I mean, no, you didn't forget me.
I'm gonna get them busy.
Oh, you guys wanna go home, but I don't wanna go home?
No,
I
you
wanna go home.
wanna go home?
I've been in here all day.
Okay.
What do you need help with, Carlos?
At first I couldn't open it.